Keith, you gonna do the pledge?
Sure.
All right, here we go. Call the Washington County Board of Education meeting to order. After a brief moment of silence, I'll ask Mr. Irvin to lead us in the pledge. Please stand. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, so we're here tonight to discuss our candidates and hopefully select a candidate for director of schools. What I'd like to do, if you guys have consensus of it, what I like to do is, I feel like we're on the same page. If we could pass out our papers, everybody pick one candidate, write it down. After we do that, then I like to open up for discussion to move forward instead of discussing on the front end. I'd rather just get straight to it. You write down your pick. We'll let Ms. Moore pick them up, read them off, and then we'll discuss.
You want us to sign the paper?
I would, yeah. Yeah, so write your candidate down, sign it, and then we'll let her go over it, and we'll see where we're at, and
Ms. Moore, you have to pass it up?
Yeah, and I'm gonna squeeze in here.
Scott said he'll help you. Oh, you're coming in. Sorry, so I get down.
There she goes. Give me half, I'll go.
How are you?
Their names. That's a whole
I'm sorry.
Y'all got pens?
That didn't solve any problem at all.
Have what?
Everybody got a pen?
That's mine.
I left mine in the truck.
Sorry.
I'm sitting here trying to make it easier.
Mr. Beatty, you gonna collect those for us?
That's, yeah, I'll be happy to.
Might as well.
I didn't realize that wasn't the question.
Mr. Chairman, you said one, correct?
Yeah. Just write your top two. Let Mr. Bennett get them.
We'll have you read them, Mr. Chairman. I'll tally as you read them.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. All right. First one is Miss Dellinger for Jerry Boyd. Second one is Mitch Meredith for Jerry Boyd. Third one is Keith Irvin for Jerry Boyd. Whitney Riddle for Jerry Boyd. David Hammonds, Jerry Boyd. Jason Day, Jerry Boyd. Annette Buchanan, Andrew Hare. Chad Fleener, Jerry Boyd. Mike Masters, Jerry Boyd.
8 for Jerry Boyd and 1 for Andy Coe.
All right, thank you. So now we can open up for discussion.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion we do a vote of confidence for Jerry Boyd.
Okay?
Second.
All right.
Did you hear it, Jim?
You can roll call when you're ready.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Mr. Irvin?
Jerry Boyd.
Mr. Hammond?
Jerry Boyd.
Ms. Dellinger?
Jerry Boyd.
Mr. Fleener?
Jerry Boyd.
Ms. Buchanan?
Jerry Boyd.
Mr. Masters,
Dr. Boyd.
Mr. Riddle,
Jerry Boyd.
Mr. Meredith,
Dr. Boyd.
Mr. Day.
Jerry Boyd. Okay. Anything else?
I'd like to say something.
Yes, ma'am.
You know I want to read it.
I would want, please.
I'd like to thank the many people who reached out to me in our director search. COVID has affected our system like nothing we've ever experienced before. Our students need support, and teachers are the direct link to their support. I have to ask who would be the best to support students, teachers, and staff. They need motivation and encouragement, and I want a director that best fits our school system, and I hope we've made the right choice.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Mr. Masters?
You know, okay.
I do want to make a motion for you to open up contract talks with Dr. Boyd.
Second. Second.
Who seconded that? I couldn't hear.
Whitney.
Ready?
Yep.
Oh, we need to discuss.
We're just voting on to do it, not what to say.
He'll bring back the contract to us for us to discuss.
Are we just letting Jason do whatever is,
You got to vote on whatever we do.
well, I understand that you need some guidance,
Well, yeah.
so you don't have no guidance right now.
Mr. Bennett will be the one to work out the negotiation
Well-
between him and Jason, won't
We got the contract from Dr. Flannery to go
Uh,
by. I'm sure Dr. Boyd's gonna have stuff he wants to put in there. I mean, I'm comfortable negotiating it, bringing it back, and letting you all,
There's things in his contract that will not be in this one,
I understand
because
that.
he is from our own system, and he kept some things and things like that will not apply to Mr. Boyd.
I understand.
So,
How do you want to,
Well, I'm just saying, asking, what are we paying him? What are we starting him out at?
well, I think that's how you get into a negotiation, and then we come back and you all as a group decide all those things.
Yeah, after they've had the opportunity to talk, then the chairman will have to come back to his board to get approval of that. So it really gives the
I
chairman some
understand.
flexibility
I understand.
in the
I mean,
negotiation
you know,
process.
I mean, if I bring it back and you don't like none of it, then you can say, I don't like none of it, and we'll go from there.
What is your
I
opinion?
mean, I don't have all the answers.
Mr.
Well,
Bennett?
well, it's the pleasure of the board. I don't have an opinion, but what I like to do with boards in situations like this is work with the chairman and with the candidate to figure out what works for both parties, because you want it to be a win-win. And what I very often do is I circle back with individual board members and let them know this is where we are in the negotiation process, so I can take your temperature about certain issues. Obviously, y'all can't have these conversations amongst yourselves except in the sunshine, but I can talk with you and find out what kind of guidance you want to give me. It's very difficult for you, the board, to sit here in the sunshine and discuss, well, we don't want to pay anyone more than X, because guess what? That has just become your floor, right? And likewise, if you say X and you drop it down, you've kind of insulted somebody potentially. So really the way this works typically is the chair and I would approach the candidate and we start working through a package, looking at what comparable systems pay, because I assure you that TSBA makes that figure known and that Jerry Boyd knows what the figure is. We also look at the benefits package that y'all have. What we may do, and I'll need to talk with the chair about this, and certainly I'll take your temperature about this. If maybe his ask is up here and your budget's down here, maybe we close the gap with some sort of performance bonus, whatever that might look like for Washington County. So we have a lot, right now we have a lot of flexibility. I try to be creative in these things so that your director comes in and feels like he's got a lot of room to grow his own potential. And you all feel like your director's mission is aligned with the board's vision. So that's my goal for y'all. If it's the pleasure of the board for the chair to enter into negotiations, I assure you, Mr. Day and I will be actively involved with with your candidate to get this done.
Thank you.
All right,
Jason.
call for the question then. I believe we got one today.
Got a motion?
Good?
Ready. Mr. Irvin?
Aye.
Mr. Hammond?
Yes.
Ms. Dellinger?
Yes.
Mr. Fleener?
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Buchanan?
Yes.
Mr. Masters?
Aye.
Mr. Riddle?
Yes.
Mr. Meredith?
Yes.
Mr. Day?
Yes.
Jason.
Mr. Fleener?
If I could build on a comment that Ms. Dillinger made. There's one in attendance tonight, and I'm sure there's plenty watching, but we had an excellent pool of candidates. We would have never thought we'd had 17. Didn't really know what to expect, but I think the 5 candidates we had were very good candidates, and we probably couldn't have went wrong with any of them. Appreciate all the people that's reached out that are in this room that may be watching. It's a huge decision for this county moving forward. And I know for myself, and I'm sure several others on this board, spent a lot of time in prayer for this decision, and we're at peace, where I'm at peace with it. I guess I shouldn't speak for anybody else, but I'm at peace with this decision. I know we'll do good once we unite and move forward. So, looking forward to it.
Anybody else?
I just want to say, I want to thank everybody that I've talked to. I appreciate everybody's opinion, because you all have to work with you. We just have to tell him what to do, I guess. But, you
But
know,
nothing is ever final.
I appreciate every one of us. And we're gonna make this work. If it don't, we'll be looking for another. That's all I got to say.
Anybody else?
I want to thank everybody as well. Thanks for all the people reaching out to me, and I do pray we made the right decision and we'll move forward.
Good. I'll say too, I appreciate everybody, and I appreciate everybody's opinion, and I think that, you know, we needed a director that really helped push this system forward and work with all you all, and, you know, principals, teachers, and try to help these children and really help us all move forward. I think Washington County needs it, and we've had another good man, but we're moving forward again. So I think we've done the right thing, and I hope you all are behind our decision.
That's what I wanted to say. I'm hoping, and I know Dr. Flannery will do a good job helping with the transition. And hopefully it'll be as smooth as possible, because I have a lot of trust in him. Thank you.
I got one more. I want to thank Dr. Flannery too, because I've had him as an ag teacher and an assistant director and a director, and I appreciate everything he's put in to Washington County school system. And I hope he catches a lot of fish.
All right, is that it? Meeting adjourned. Okay. Okay.